Alright. It is time. We return to the lands between for more Deathless attempts. Deathless Randomizer. Let me add the command to stream title. I forgore. That's my bad. Stream info. Exclamation point rando. Go. Okay. Yeah. We got some cursed shit over there. We are fresh off the block. We have a small amount of currency upon us that we used to level up decks a couple of times. We need one more point of dex, I believe. Maybe two. 2 points of dex to equip the weapon. We have Stormhawk off the jump, so that's a good solid weapon. It'll carry us through the whole game. If we find something better eventually and we can respec into it, cool. If we don't, also cool. That's fine. I need to be careful with these guys because I don't have a weapon I can wield currently, so the damage and stamina use are going to be obnoxious. Now listen here, pal. Yeah, that's right. We can't get rid of the Giga Chat hair. Even though it would technically be our heaviest armor. The blessing of the Giga Chat is upon us. We can't remove that. Absolutely not. Alright, let's brave the whetstone knife, I guess. Could wind up using a non-somber weapon that we can... Oh, God! Change the Ashibor on. Poison pots. Okay. I don't think we're gonna break combat in here. We're just gonna have to fucking go. I ran right into the beam, bro. Sheesh. Oh! Not dead. Everything's fine. Not dead. The blessing of the Giga Chat is upon us. Thank you, Godfrey. I didn't expect him to be able to reach me. Nor did I expect him to actually attack there. Although, I mean, the run is like less than 10 minutes old. I'm sure we'd be A-okay going again. I would be anyway. I'm still so upset. That's 3 out of 6 runs so far. Black Wetblade's pretty good. 3 out of 6 runs that we've lost to fucking fall damage. Not even in like, oh, I got knocked off a cliff by a rune bear. Like, literally just trying to do a skip that I've done dozens of times. And just flubbing the map controls to fast travel out before I die to fall. Unbelievable. That's the tilting part about it. It's like, if I die to a boss, just get better, you know? Dying to a skip is the most annoying thing. Like, again, it's another skill issue. It's just like, yeah, do the skip better, idiot. But here I am. What do marmots have? Marmots have flight pinions. Goats have Eye of Yellow. Anything else? Eye of Yellow. I mean, maybe they have something else on their drop list, but nothing I care to keep trying for. Twin Knight Swords? It's okay, I guess. It's a twin blade. It's nothing special. Magma Worm's Scale Sword? Okay. Lifesteal Fist. Rune Arc. Huh? Yeet. Scud, pop that. What's up, Bernie?
Are you here? Does your despite? Yeah, takes me back. Any intro line? Now's the time.
Omen Spark Mask is good. Somber 3 also good. Unfortunately, we have to kill Bernal to get his Bell Bearing because his Bell Bearing can change. You have access to different stuff later. So, do I have enough money to pop to buy? No, I don't. Okay. So we'll just have to remember that he's got that Somber 3 and the Omen Smirk Mask. Although we have the Giga Chad hair, so we probably don't even need the Omen Smirk Mask. Yeah. Alright, that chest is not getting picked up. Someone over there is going to get a little handsy with us if we do. The only mask that I might have considered buying was probably the Okina mask. Alright, Alex, you get to live. Fucking Green Turtle Talisman is like one of the best talismans in the game. Real. Homie hooked us up. Living. All we need now is the Shard of Alexander or Warrior Jar Shard. So we got a new chest piece, right? Yeah. New gloves, too. Alright. I have a cape to go with my ponytail. Fuck yeah. Saw, dude. Cheap seed, yes. Goodbye. You know, I think would be a really nice change for an update. If you had a weapon like Stormhawk, it does pure physical damage. Being able to grease it if you don't use the weapon art, and then the grease just getting overwritten by Omen Killer? Yes, Omen Killer. The grease just getting overwritten by the weapon buff if you activate it, or just not letting you use your weapon buff until the grease wears off. I think that's a worse version, but if they had to program it like that. Many flight pinions. Fucking handle it. Whew. Bruh. Just want to see your drop table. But their common item is Eye of Yellow, which is not useful. Alright, Somber 6. If we run into, like, I don't know, Worm Face somewhere... Ooh, Zammer Curve Sword. I am a big fan of the Zammer Curve Sword. It's unfortunately higher dex than the Stormhawk, but Zamber Ice Storm is actually really nice. So Frostbite build up, does good damage. Overall, pretty nice. The only thing I don't like about it is it doesn't have an infusion, I don't think. As far as I'm aware, it doesn't have an infusion. Also, I'm not short the strength on this, am I? No, we have 16 strength. Two-handing puts us to like 24. It's just right out for some reason. Smithing 4... Alright, Golden Rune 8 should be enough for us to level twice, I believe. Upper class robe. That's Raya's. Is that her name? Raya? Snake Lady? I think it is. Oh! Scar Seal is just enough right now. I guess we could wear that for now. I'm not the biggest fan of making myself take extra damage. But it'll do, I guess. We can wield the weapon without having to dump the extra points at the moment. But I do still want to just drop the extra 2 decks. Once we get through the setup phase, and we have a little money to spare, I think that'll be better. Do we know if deers drop anything? Fire Bloom. I don't remember seeing that. I'm sorry, Mr. Turtle. Have to. I no longer have to ever again. Oh! Based talisman pouch. Hell yeah. Now we don't have to choose. And that is alluring pots. Good. Useful. Totally. Also, look, you can see my 2 talisman pouches on my belt. Not really. That's just the outfit. But fun nonetheless. Alright. Extra red juice. Let's head to Fort Height. Did I ever go Beach Merchant? I did not. We'll do it after Fort Height. Alright. Damage negation's not looking too hot. Guess one of our pieces of armor has a lot of magic resistances on it. Elemental resistances. Vulgar Bloom, Roa Fruit. Oh no, just Vulgar Bloom. I think I just picked up the Roa Fruit. Smithing 1, X1. Gold shit. Still shit. Okay. Target shackle, okay. Remember we have that. I don't think I have any physic tiers at the moment. No. We'll have to see what the shops have and round table as well. I mean, round table is included there. Round table is a shop. Iron Wet Blade lets us have the heavy affinity. Both of these are pretty useless. We don't plan on using magic in any way. So that's also the freezing grease recipe. So if I guess if we find starfish or something, we have the wet blade needed to give it heavy, and we have burbs drop somber ones. Okay, eagle or not sombers, smithing ones. So eagles drop smithing ones, which we already have, I think, one of. So if we run into a normal smithing weapon, we can upgrade it +2. And +3 if we just want to farm some eagles for a little bit. Alright, let's see how cursed Fort Height is. The run-up's not bad. I don't see anything spooky. In fact, I don't see anything at all on the stairs, which makes me think it's an invisible assassin. No, there's a rat. I see him. Okay. Wow, that's super free stairs up, so... Let's see what's inside. Oh my god. How am I so bad at this jump all of a sudden? I used to do this... Oh, okay, well. I made the jump and then fell off like a dumbass. There we go. What do we got in here? Oh, my goodness. Okay. Jellyfish is not bad. Golem Archer is kind of bad. Snail, also not bad. Oh, the shotgun boy. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna go up. Not worrying about it. Oh, hey there, Beastman. Okay. Loretta's Mastery. Oh, dear. I'm just gonna... Okay. Yep. That's fair. Yeah, you just get to shoot me through the floor. That's very fair. Hopefully I can get out of range of the next shot. Alright, cool. We're good. The question is, can I break combat up here, or do I have to run back out? It's the question of the day. Alright, Sacred Tier. Oh, hell yeah. Back to the first step. Get me the fuck out of here. Rift Shield. Rift Shield, I believe, can have parry put on it. I do not believe it has parry at base, though. Oh, it does! Oh, nice. Good. It's a small shield that has parry. We like that.
What do you need? I don't want any...
Expensive Seed and 3 Smithing 2s. Well, that's all the Smithing 2s we would need for a smithing weapon, so that's good. It's a very expensive seed, though. Or, tier. We have, like, no money. I do kind of want to go pick up the stuff from Bernal, though. Well, we should keep exploring first. We'll have to come back to Bernal after that, but we should go, we should head to Weeping. And then we'll pick up Bernal's stuff if we need to before we leave. So Somber 3 would be nice. Presuming we don't find one. But we do still need 1 and 2 anyway, so. But we do hit a couple of key item checks on the way through Caelid. So we could find the Somber Bell one. For infinite 1s and 2s. So if we still haven't found those by the time we get there, then we can do that. Alright, This doesn't look too cursed for this item up on the ledge. Yeah, this is super free. Yuck. Unsheath. Okay. I suppose... I don't understand why unsheath is a thing. Because it only works on katanas, right? And all katanas have access to unsheath. Be it by removing the Ash of War, so like Nagakiba, if you get Nagakiba with Piercing Fang, you just remove the Ash of War from it. And you're good. And it'll have unsheath. So I don't really understand why they have that. I mean, I guess maybe if there's, I guess, like the poison Serpent Bone Blade, I think it's called, if you can change the Ash of War, you could add unsheath to it, because I think it has like Spinning Slash or something, or Sword Dance or something like that. I suppose you could change that, but I don't know if it has an open Ash of War slot or not. But yeah, Unsheath is definitely better than that.
Might I bend you my name, the servants? But I swear my good father decided... the servant, they've since come. I fear it's case. Would you mind my soul, please? Then please.
Sure. Thanks. You threw me a bone. What a lady. I don't trust you. Archers are a pain. Stone Sword. Rune Arc. Alright, that's all the Rune Arcs we need for the run. Probably. Waves of Darkness. As far as I remember, you can only put Waves of Darkness on a colossal weapon. So it may not be the best for us. Is what it is. Relatively cheap tier. Oh, ho, 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 yeah. Tree Favor +1. We take those. I think I'm gonna level up Dex twice and switch out the Sword Seal for that. Because that'll give us access to Stormhawk without Radigans. Okay. Yeah, Fappering early is... It doesn't look great, but it's very, very good, and it scales extremely well in the late game. Repeating Thrust, you say. That could be an interesting weapon art on Nagakiba, if it's available to be put on it. I don't know if it is. Grab the spell bearing. A Lamau. Check the golden seed over here, grab the grace for Castle Morn, which we can come back to after we do Stormveil. If I don't forget. There you go. Is that? It's just a laying down knight, okay. Thought it might have been a tree sentinel for a second. I can't think of any NPC tree sentinels. There is an NPC draconic tree sentinel that's not a boss. Or just it's just like a regular enemy. Not an NPC. Go away, bro. Up to the Frenzy Village. The seed there. Or, tier there. Excuse me. Also, I apologize for being tired today. I slept like dog shit last night. Had this really, really weird dream. Basically boiled down to... It was like me and a group of friends. We're playing Elden Ring, but we're like in the game, like full dive VR style. And we were fighting Renala, except she couldn't move. So we were just kind of bullying Renala. Every time we'd hit her, she would just like, it would scope in on her face like an Oblivion conversation. And she would say something ominous. And it freaked me right the fuck out, and I woke up. And then I had the Skyrim glitch IRL, where you can't rest when enemies are nearby. Yeah. Your boy was on something last night. Not really, but it felt like it. Alright, back down we go. I know there's a Spirit Spring you can use over there, but I'm not familiar with it. And I am familiar with this direction, so... Best to not be learning new ways to traverse when you're trying to Deathless run. Especially when the new ways to traverse involve gravity, which we've already... See, I have a 50% mortality rate in this run on. Still jumped over him, even though he leapt at me. Get fucked. Alright, so... Once we get through these last couple of checks here in Weeping, which is going to be the church up there, the other church, one last graveyard, well, a couple of graveyards, actually. Oh, I forgot about the graveyard next to Fort Hyde again. I do this every time. Alright, we're gonna swing wide to the right to avoid the Burge. Lovely. Frenzy cookbook. Oh boy, my favorite. Kindred of Rot's Exaltation is actually not a bad one. Oh my god. Look at the fucking yeet on that bird. Alright, he gave up. We're living. I'm gonna steal this right from in front of this guy's face. Oh, Somber 7, let's go. So we have 4, 6, and 7 now, I believe? Yeah, 2 4s, 6, and 7. Gee Willikers. Let me get the Sacred Tier up here. Head to the shop. Hope we see Sombers 1 and 2 at least. But, I mean, 1 and 2 in a single shop is a bit greedy until you get the Bell Bearing. But by God, I can be greedy if I want to. We got web blades for days, so we have access to blood, poison, and occult, which is arcane scaling, just flat arcane scaling, no bleed or anything. We have magic and cold, but we also have heavy and quality, I believe, comes from the iron web blade. So we got a good few. We're missing the red hot and the sanctified still. I believe we have all of them. Okina Mask, but we already leveled up the dex, so it's not particularly useful. Cheap golden seeds, also very good. So if we ever find some fucking money in this run, we can use it. Idiots. Money. Money. Somber 4 yet again. Okay. Yeah, let's go to Fort Height and head to the graveyard over here. Since I forgot about it yet again. Hopefully it's not fortified too well and we can access to it. Ooh, this message. No. Sorry. So our cabinets got installed today, which is great. Glad to have that done. The guy just left like 15 minutes ago, apparently. Okay. This may not be worth it, but I'm actually just gonna square up with this guy and kill him. Oh. Boy, you are beefy. But Stormhawk Axe doesn't give a fuck. And we're just gonna hope that the Lobster is compliant to our wishes to loot. Blackblade. Oh dear. Oh, I didn't dismount fast enough. Oh, stop it! Stop it! You bitch! Huh. Fuck me. How are you hitting me through the grave? Holy shit, stop! What the fuck? Jesus Christ. He's just a fucking water machine gun. Come here. I want you to come over here so I can fucking murder you. Oh my god. Are you serious? I'm here. You got too many homies over there. Perfect. But it's not a lot of damage, I get it. Oh my god, he's just stuck. Alright, well, he seems to have de-aggroed. Okay, sure, I guess. I'm heading back to there. Oh, you son of a bitch! Are you serious, man? That is unbelievable. That is honestly unbelievable. Jesus fucking Christ. Lobsters. Not even once, bro. That's the danger of being on the horse, though. If I had been on the horse and he had dismounted me and shot one more time, I would have just fucking died. Like, no questions asked. Okay. So we have... let's see here. We have a couple of different Ashes of War. We have probably a weapon we can put at least one of them on. So you just need to... Well, let me see, actually. We don't have the stats for this weapon. Well, actually, we will with with the Sore Seal on. Or a Scar Seal, whatever it is. So we should be good to bleed out Grail. It's also Twin Blade. I don't know if it's much faster than any other weapon, or if it's faster at all, but we should be able to quickly bleed out Grail, grab some Vig levels, and start moving. I don't want to do like all the checks in Dragon Barrow, but we're going to do the ones that are on the way to Grail. So basically just the Golden Seed? Is that single Bofa? Oh my god, dude, what a blessing. That's such free money when we can actually survive a hit. Okay, so that's pretty good. We can kill Grail, dump points into Vig, and then come back here and kill Bofa. But, I mean, we do no damage, so we'll have to see. Hand over the Death Root. Give me my free loot. Okay. Oh! And we get a foot for Grail. Whoa. That's incredible. Alright. Let's let Melina take us to the round table, check the vendors there, consolidate our bell bearings, and rock and roll. Taking an awful long time there. Always. Oh! Oh! That's 3 very cheap seeds. Serpentbone Blade does not have an open Ash of War slot, so we could not put Unsheath on it. So again, I ask, what the fuck is the point of the Unsheathed Ash of War item? If it's only usable on katanas. Basically free seeds. That one's much more expensive. Grab that. It's 2K for the Sacred Tier. Alright. Alright. Yeah, we can afford that, at least. So we've gotten some major flask upgrades here. By major, I mean one of each. Honestly, we found a couple of Stone Sword keys, right? 2. I can at least check this one item down here. I'm really just kind of on the hunt for a Somber one. Somber one would be huge. 1 and 2, but 1 would be a good start. Yeah, it happens like that sometimes, don't it? Go sell the rest of our runes to Hugh. Master Huge. Check for any last second upgrades at the vendors. Actually, we need to go back to Bernal too. Probably grab his stuff. There's a seed for about 2K. I'll probably grab that. Seems like a good investment. $3K. 5K fucking sacred tier. Oh, Kale has Somber too. I forgot completely about Kale's inventory because we picked it up before we started tonight. We got him, like, at the very beginning of stream last time. Okay. Bernal. We'll grab the 3 from Bernal. And I think he maybe had a Physic tier? Not 100% on this one. Oh, he had the Omen Smirk Mask. That's right. We have the Blessing of God free right now, so I think we're good on that. Didn't find anything heavier, did I? No. Yeah, I guess back to Bestial Sanctum. Points of big ski. We'll be back for you, Bofa. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Seed. So we should be pretty solid on flasks going into the first boss. What do we got on the bridge here? It's something small. Could be one of the NPCs, like Gideon or Adon or... Oh, is that Rick? It's Rick! Bro, we have so much free money in Dragon Barrel. Oh my god. Like, I'm a little jealous. Give me a Somber 1 so I can get up to, like, +4, so I can do some decent damage. We'll come back and kill all these bosses. Like, it's so much money. Large Club, his big bonk stick. Oh. Dragon Crest +2? Oh. Normally I would go down there and light the fire at Lenny's Rise, but I don't particularly care to mess with the thing. And I have, notably, I will say this, we do not have randomized night bosses, so the Knight's Cavalry is always there. What's this? Wait, what are you? Oh, it's a Watchdog. It's also pretty easy. That's some really free Dragon Barrow bosses, man. But it is Dragon Barrow bosses, so we do have to be really careful with them. Oh, it's Watchdog Duo. Ugh. I don't think I have Crystal Arts. Nah. I don't remember seeing any in shops, but I mean, I wasn't really looking for them. But if I do find some in shops, then that could also be pretty fucking free. Okay, let's get the hoot. Let's get the Scar Seal, Windblade, the Bleed Infusion. We can poke around, see if there's any quickly killable enemies. Nope. That's Kangaroo Dog and a Poise Monster, Albinar. Negative Ghost Rider on that side. On this side, we've got... Zambo is doing. Yeah, Zambo can get bullied. What else we got over here? I actually don't see another enemy over there, which leaves me a bit concerned. Okay. Go. Yeah, I don't see anything else over there, so I'm just gonna leave. Although I suppose I haven't been dismounted by an invisible assassin, so we're probably fine. But just to be safe. Alright, let's get bleeding. Yeah, the rest of the enemies do not feel feasible to kill, so... I don't know if it's faster to do it this way or on horseback, but we're doing it this way. Plus, I really like the Twin Blade moveset. It's so cool. Especially this one. The fully charged R2 is so dope. We're probably going to need... Oh, you know what I can do? I can also do this. Oh yeah, big frostbite. There we go. I don't have any fire damage to reset it with, but... Actually, no, I do. I can't wield it, but this should remove it. Am I correct? Left. Hell yeah, dude. Easy. Hammer curved sword. Pretty fucking good. Alright, we get about 80k. Good. How much HP is that? 35. We'll take it. Give me that health bar. Alright. Let's go do... I guess I kind of want to go do Celia so I can see if I can get the Somber Bell. Hopefully the Somber Bell isn't on Radon. So I just want a Somber one, man. We got 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. It's like a 1... A greedy person would ask for a 5, but, you know, a 1 will suffice. Any cursed enemies on the way up here? There is a kangaroo dog down here. So we're gonna run this way. Any cursed enemies over here? Oh, doesn't look like it. I am in combat with something, though. Sounds like a dragon. But I don't fucking know where. Oh, thank God. Okay, we're out of here. We will return to Celia for the Stone Sword Key and Golden Seed check another day. For now, I require an upgraded weapon and some runes from Bofa and Rick, Soldier of God. Alright. And we don't have... Yeah, no, there's no other weapon that I'm actually using than Stormhawk here. Zammer Curve Sword is a potential option. I do like it as a weapon, but Stormhawk's just so busted. Like, you can't not use Stormhawk Axe when you have it. Let me check and see if I have a 5 in the shop. I don't think I do, but we'll take a look. So if I do, that's 5, 6, 7. Bada bing, bada boom. Actually, I don't think I can afford it, even if I do, so... It doesn't really matter, but we do not have it, so... Alright, let's go blast Bofa and Rick. Stormhawk absolutely bullies the fuck out of these enemies, so... We will be sitting pretty here. And this should be about a 180k in total. I think they're both roughly 90k in value. Ran an FP. Ooh, that was close. I hear something. Okay. Thought I heard something off to the side of me there. Yeah, there's definitely something going on out there that I'm not a fan of. Alright, 15 endurance should be good for now. We'll kill Rick, probably go up to 20, and then strength for a while. Probably until we get to Altus. So basically through all of Liurnia, we should be good to just pump strength. I can't believe we lucked out and got Bofa and Rick in Dragon Barrow. Like, that's so much money. Like, if it was an Erdtree avatar or something, I'd still probably try and kill it. If it was on the bridge here. If it was on the stairs there, I'm not a big fan of fighting the avatars there. Just because the terrain is really fucky. But... no shot, dude. And we don't have any other feet, right? Yeah, no feet. Alright, young Rickethy. Oh, excuse you. I was gonna try and circle, 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 backstab, but that didn't happen. Alright, time to bully. Bye, Flying Dragon Rick. You'll be missed. Double enemy felled triggers there. Weird. Okay. Off the round table. I'm gonna check the shops for anything else real fast before we go. Then we'll level up and head out. This is an unbelievably good start. I'll be really sad if we run into some boss that cheeses the fuck out of me. Like Malekith or something that just shoves you off the ledge in Margit's room. Moog Shackle, I did not even notice that the first time we came through. That's it for merchants, huh? Alright, level up. And we're off to Marge. Exactly enough points to put 1 point in strength. Good. Okay. I suppose we can stall for 1 extra second and go do patches. That's our last merchant before... Technically, in Limgrave. Before Godric. Or Margit. We do still have, like, all the merchants in Caelid to do, but I'm not gonna... We're not doing the full Caelid sweep before Margit. We've been setting up for, like, an hour already now. Just want to go do a boss. Bam spot. This does not feel correct. I feel like I'm too far over. I think it's over here. Yeah, this looks more correct. Like 99% sure this is right. Where's my fire? There's my fire. Yeah. Who's our invader? Mad Tongue Albrecht. That's actually really nice that we don't have to deal with him anywhere else. Albrecht is such a pain in the ass. We don't have any heavier armor we could wear. I mean, we technically have the Malformed Dragon helmet, but the Giga Chad hair stays on. Okay. Want to deal with that. Would have been nice to find some good physic tiers. But, oh well. Oh, those are better.
You scheming little thief. The gods demand repentance.
Alright. Thank you, Peches.
What a shit show.
One whole smithing stone, 2. Alright, let's grab... see what's in the spell bearing, and then we're off. No more stalling. We go March after this. Then after we do Godric, we'll probably go back through the rest of Caelid. Magic tier? Sentry Torch. Probably worth. Moog's Spear. I'm a big fan of Moog's Spear, but not in a run like this. Rot Pot as well, and Rot Grease. Something to keep an eye on. Okay. Talismans are looking good. We probably have some better armor in shops. Like Malekith's pants in Bernal's shop is definitely better than what we're wearing, but we no longer have the money. I have no runes in my inventory, basically, and we spent all of our level up cash from Rick and Bofa, so we are off. Gotta see a Marge about some progress. Oh, what tame enemies we had here. This does not bode well for the future. Also, it sounds like that dog fired that ballista. That's what it sounded like. That's what it looked like as well. Not sure how I feel about that. Actually, I know how I feel about that. Dogs in this game are fucking bullshit. They're not as bad as teleporting dogs in Irithyll, but they're pretty fucking bad. Alright. Who we got? Foul Tarnish. Bell Twins? Oh dear. I'm so glad these are low scaling. Alright, can you both stop? Nice armor. Simply ignorantly tank every single hit rolls right there. Butthole Bandit. Wow. Next. Thank God. Yeah, we're a bit over prepared, to be honest, but that would have been the most toxic fight if we weren't. I hate Fell Twins. They're not bad. They're pretty easy to bully as well. But
It's tight. The guard you breached. Fair enough. The gates! Open the gates!
thank you, Gastock. Let's see what we got here. Maybe this will be a remembrance. Ah. Hey, we were just talking about Malekith's pants. He has gloves. They're slightly better than what we got. Got a little bit. Seems like mostly better elemental resistances. Alright, let's go check Gosco. And maybe pick up some better armor. We can go back and buy the pants from Bernie if we really want to. Oh, we also have these. What do we got in Gosco? We've got Somber 4, we already have too many of. Spelldrake Talisman could be nice at some point. It's very expensive, though. I don't know if I want to spend that much money on a marginally useful talisman. We have 4s and 7s. No problem. Crucible Scale. If we're ever getting crit, we're probably dead. So, probably no point in that one. Alright. We are still on the hunt for Somber 5. Somber 5, Somber 5. I'm just gonna go buy Malekith's pants real quick. I'm pretty sure they were less expensive than the Night's Greaves. And I have a feeling they might be a bit better. Oh, fuck. This is a bell-bearing hunter location, so... Oh, is Bernie gone? No, he's not. Good. I didn't think so.
Here to learn.
Yeah, Malekith pants.
Well,
Big upgrade. Big. Alright. Back to Stormville. Hopefully, honestly, I hope we have some really toxic enemies in here. Not because I want this to be, like, painful, but I want them out of the pool for later areas where they're actually going to be dangerous. So fucking give me some knife cats, give me some rune bears, give me some fucking birds, like... Yeah, Headless Knight. Sure, I guess. I missed. Great arrows. But yeah, while I'm super tanky, because my HP is so high, it would be nice to run into some kind of toxic enemies. Just get them out of the pool. feral rune bears, consecrated snowfields rune bears, giant burbs, snow lobsters, all these things, so I can get them out of my system here. Enemies that are also... yeah, here's one. The fucking Lieutenant Archers? Hell yeah. Get that out of here. I'm poisoned now, which is annoying, but it's fine, I guess. Oh my god, this is the tamest courtyard. What is this? Somber 6. Knockable Rafter. But I suppose it's fine to have repeats, in case we decide we want to switch weapons at some point. Get out of here, bear. Get out of here, bleed dog. Okay, this is actually kind of hurting. Fuck off. Busy. Bear! Fuck off! Out of my face! Jesus Christ! Nipping at my fucking heels, bro. Necklace. Warming stone. Oh yeah, I should probably buy the raw meat dumplings that I see as well. They're just extra flasks in a pinch. They're not free because we obviously don't have a way of removing poison. We can probably find some boluses in the shop somewhere, but... Yes. Godskin Apostle Robe. Really better than what we have. Enemies down here are super easy too. Oh. Poo-poo man pants. Still medium low. Okay. Alright, we're chunky. Oh, doggo. Beautiful. I fucking love Stormhawk, man. It takes so many enemies in this game and just trivializes the fuck out of them. Oh, man. And it's just a solid weapon all around. Not climbing the ladder. You can't make me. It's not gonna happen. There's an item up there. But I'm not doing it. Nope. Is this Sanguine Noble? Alright, well I guess that qualifies as kind of a toxic enemy. Ooh, Spicy Brave. Thank you.
Be proud.
Oh.
Your only mistake was your choice of master. Let the winds lift you to a higher place. I am slain. Please. Become Elden Lord.
2 butterflies. Thanks a lot, Nefeli. I don't think we're planning on any sort of faith build, but we have it, I guess. We have a 0 weight seal that we can use to cast buffs with, I guess, if we decide to go into faith. I'm gonna be honest though, I didn't really plan on it. The only reason I would is if I found a shop that has like a lot of the protection spells like Flame Protect Me, Black Flames Protection, Barrier of Gold, Protection of the Erd Tree, things like that. It's the only reason I'd be interested in going to Faith. Maybe Golden Vow. Maybe. Golden Vow's really expensive though, so we would probably want to be investing into Mind as well. And at that point, like, is it not worth just putting points into your primary stats to do more damage or get a little tankier? Alright, Somber 8. You get a 5, we can go all the way up to 8 now. Still no Physic Tears. I suppose we can level up. Probably once. Never mind. No, we can't. Well, we do have the Remembrance of the Dragon Lord we can pop as well, but I'm not worried about whatever boss this is. Ooh. Oh, there's nothing in that. Why am I drinking this? That's not safe. I know that. Holy fuck, he's dead. I didn't realize how much health he had. Or lack thereof. Okay. Good to know. Oh, let's go do Castle Morn. Before I forget. I always forget to do Castle Morn, and I always wind up coming back here when we're like level fucking 120 after Leyndell and stuff. While we're looking for the rolled medallion. Like, oh yeah, that's a key item check that I never did. There's an Onyx Lord and a Perfumer over there. I don't think I want to have them chasing me through the castle here. They could be relatively obnoxious. Also, the item up there looks like a small white item, which is usually like crafting materials. So the one that I just picked up was like a larger white item, which is an upgrade material. Okay, good. That got caught on the wall. I'd be very upset if that was coming toward me. Oh no. Caught on the wall too? Oh god. How obnoxious. Oh, hello. Are you aggroed to me? Good dog. Another Renard. Gonna hit the Grace at the bottom. Anything down here I'm afraid of? No. Blasted. Ooh. Oh wait, no, we have the Omen Pants. Or we have the chunky legs. We don't need any different ones. I'd probably upgrade with Tree Sentinel leggings. It's probably... You gonna do it? You gonna scream at me? Okay, no, you're an idiot. Gotcha. You can wait down there, I'll be back. Don't worry. Pickled neck. I believe it does stack with the talisman, but, I mean, we should be fine. There it is. There you go. You can die for that. Oh boy. A living jar shard. Oslow's Petal Whip. If only whips were good at this game. Oh, this was a bad idea. This was a bad idea. It's fine. Everything's fine. Stormhawk's broken. Everything's fine. Spiral Horn Shield was not worth it. I mean, I suppose if I was looking for a bleed weapon still, but we found the Black Wet Blades super early on, so... Really wanting for anything right now. You know what? I actually kind of want to use this. If we're going to keep Stormhawk, I want a little bit more FP. And I think 2 points in mind should let us do the full combo twice. No, oh wait, it does. I think it did. I still had the lightning effect on the third hit of the last one. Even though it grayed out, I think it still worked. Oh! Oh! Oh, we get to showcase it. Watch this. Nice. 1, 2, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Stunned. Absolutely blasted. Elfin Steeple. If we hadn't already committed to a weapon, that would be a pretty good pickup. Also, we've got a spawner in Goldfree, in, not Goldfree, Leonine's room, so could be any number of things. It could be, Dragonkin Soldier, it could be Goldfree, it could be Sanguine Noble, it could be Royal Revenant, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that just appears. Sewer Moog, I believe, is also a spawner. Could also just be Invisible Assassin. Ah, right. A lot of the Everjail bosses just kind of phase into existence as well. Bruh. There we go. Okay. First Great Rune. Done. Not a useful one, but we have to have it. Okay. I guess we're going back to Celia. Are there any items in this graveyard? There's a lot of crafting materials. Are there any items? Never actually stopped to look. Maybe back here? Nope. There's a hand. Okay. I figured I'd check. I want to reset this hand for emergency purposes, I suppose. Alright. We're off to Celia. seem to be any particularly toxic ranged enemies trying to fuck with me, so should be good to rooftop hop for a minute here. Blasted. Smithing fours off of Hornblower Banner Nobles. I don't know what to label those guys as. Just get into the golden seed here. Before we hop down the rooftops to get to the Butte Sword Key. Take a tier, okay. That's good. We have a fuck ton of HP, but our heals are not very strong, so tiers are nice. Should not have gone this way. Oh, Lord, I should not have gone this way. Okay. Okay. Stormhawk bullies the Banished Knights too. We got Deathless half. Let me get away from this guy before I mark that. Deathless, I believe it was the right half. I hear lightning strikes going off somewhere. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Also, I did not have my double jump for some reason. We're just going. Throwing out the back door. Go get some merchants. Should break combat here in a second. I can open my map. Oh, I already can. Okay. So I go here and here. I would prefer to go the other way just because it leads to a cohesive loop that just ends on Radahn's Grace. But this is fine too. Grab this Grace here so we can actually the one at the cathedral is probably better, but mostly in case I find like just a handful of really busted incants, we can just go ahead and have access to them up there. Sewer Jail Key is not useful. Infinite Crab is useful. Axe of Godfrey is good, but not what I'm after. You turn into a Giga Poise monster while you have the L2 active. But boy, do you turn into a Giga Poise monster while you have the L2 active, and you just get absolutely fucked on by low poise attacks that don't knock you down. Like, you will hyper armor through tons of bullshit with that. But you're also hyper armoring through stuff and just getting hit by it. Like, it's pretty tough. Are you gonna poison or okay? Let's see what we got here. Black Flame Blade and Magic Fortification are kind of the only two I care about. Even then, Black Flame Blade's not that good because we don't have a non-somber weapon we want to use it with. Okay. We'll come back to the cathedral here to head down to Radahn's Grace and grab the golden seed on the way. Was that just a regular Erdtree avatar replacing Eggs? I don't wanna. Fuck off. It's the splitting one. Nah, fam, we out. Goodbye. Oh, hello, giant rot nipple, omen killer, and dragon. Get me the fuck out of there. Oh, God. You know, honestly, it's not a bad place to see him. That could have been a lot worse. That could have been in a placement where we could fall if we got hit by him or something, so... Jesus Christ, what a sniper. Cheap seed. That's really it. Infinite non-pickled turtleneck. Not really great, but here we are. If we ever find the pattern for it, I suppose we can get it. But I think we're gonna probably stock up on some boiled crab. Because boiled crab is 10% damage reduction. It's equivalent buff to the... what do you call it? The tier. The Opaline Hard tier. There we go. Basically equivalent buff. If we're heavy load, I'm not doing it. The Giga Chad hair lasted for a while, but, I mean, Crucible Helmet's also really fucking good. And it looks awesome. Chest piece? No. Doesn't feel right. The blessing of the Giga Chad stays. I want to find heavier armor and wear other pieces, not replacing the Godfrey helmet. Okay. That is all for Kaled. We can... Oh, no, it's not. We didn't check the Dragon Barrow Merchant. Oh, okay. Or the seed up here, too. Alright, we'll do those real fast, and then we're off to Liurnia. So, we were struggling for money real bad at the start of the run, and then we found Kaled. And boy, oh boy, did we ever find Kaled. We got Grail with a foot, which got us like 80k. Got all the way up to 35 vig. Then we found the Somber Bell, got up to +4, killed Bofa and Rick for like a clean, I think probably 160, 170, I think it was. Somewhere around there. And then we found Remembrance of the Dragon Lord, which, for whatever fucking reason, is still only 30k. But was also quite good. So, money-wise, we're doing pretty okay now. Pretty okay. Alright. We're missing... Oh, there's 5. Alright, good. Good. So that'll get us up to +8. We're missing a 9, and we have 10. So we have a +8 Stormhawk right now. We'll see what the merchant up here has. I guess we kill this guy too. Hey, this is normally a Somber 8. And the 9 is down there. Okay, I guess you're going this way. Get back here, you. Assassin's Crimson. We don't have a slot for it, but the Stormhawk does a surprising amount of poise damage, so it's not bad. Like, I currently don't have another talisman I want to equip except for Erdtree's Favor, so if we find both pouches relatively quickly, we'll probably wind up using it in our 4th slot. The only other one I believe we have... Actually, don't we have the Spelldrake Talisman? I don't know why I was contemplating buying that earlier. It was our starting gift. Spelldrake's is nice to have. Just, you know, random sniped magic shots would be weaker, but... I'd rather Pearl Drake. Something a little more universal. Alright. Ooh, never mind. We found it. Warrior Jar, Briar Armor... I want a cheap seed, and a physic tier, and a pot. Alright, this guy had some good stuff. Briar Armor is dope. Oh no, we can't get rid of the Giga Chad hair. It puts us into heavy load. Oh. No. Oh well. Warrior Jar Shard. Very good as well. As soon as we get that 3rd talisman slot. It'll be a toss between those two. Probably go with Erdtree's Favor just to be tankier, but you really can't go wrong with the Warrior Jar Shard. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, we're off to Liurnia. If this were a vanilla game, I'd be really happy to have a Spelldrake Talisman going to Liurnia. Alright. Current goals in Liurnia. Find the Academy Key, complete Raya Lucaria and Caria Manor, pick up the obscene amount of key item checks that are in Liurnia, carry on with the rest of my day. Gargoyle's Twin Blade has almost identical stat requirements to Stormhawk. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got. Currently, still on the hunt for a Great Rune. We need one more to get into Capital still. And as always, the rolled medallion is a factor. Now, if I ever wanted to shorten one of these runs, or if I want to shorten these runs, making it to where I can get into mountaintops with like 3 Great Runes or 4 Great Runes without needing the rolled medallion. So do like a 2, 4, 7 or something. So 2 for or 2 for Lanedell, 4 for rolled. Whoa. And then 7 for final boss. That's that would probably smooth out a lot of time. Because we have to find a single key item that can be locked behind basically anything re-rolled. Yes, 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 yes. What is hitting me? Okay. This is fine. I was very, very, very concerned for a moment. We are the tankiest person to ever live. We have Dragon Crest +2. We have decent armor. Currently sitting at about 40% physical negation. We have access to Infinite Crab and the Opaline Hard tier. So roughly 55% negation, I would say, if we use some crab. Max HP and damage reduction, we are sitting at 48 currently. You can't see it because my big dumb face is in the way, but 48% physical negation is a lot. And if you're not familiar with how the damage calculations work in Elden Ring, you have two defensive stats that matter. You can see underneath me. We'll just use that for an example. So I have 32% lightning negation and 92% lightning defense. So I'm going to round those to 90 or to 130. So I have 100 lightning defense. So let's say an enemy's going to throw a lightning bolt at me that does 500 damage. How the damage is calculated is it will first subtract your defense. So if I'm going to take 500, it will subtract the 100, and it will become 400. And then we'll multiply that number by my damage negation. I'm going to simplify it and say I have 50%. So if I'm getting hit for 400 and I have 50% negation, then it would become 200. And then the final damage amount that I take is 200. So, fun little factoid for you. Creepy man's potion, you say? I'm just going to go straight out the front door here, basically. Stop by the golden seed and then swing around. Just forget there's an item in the corner there. And then I see it out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, oh yeah, that exists. I hear that fire. Can't hurt me if I can't see it. It's not real. Probably just head over to the key. Academy key? Yeah. We can hook a left or hook a right around the building here. What the fuck? Did this big ass ancient dragon just jump down that ledge? And fucking stomp something to death? Anyway, we'll look right here and check this graveyard. Oh, I still haven't upgraded my axe yet. Thank you. Oh man, Golden Rune 1 X6, now 7? Bro, we're rich. We can definitely afford to upgrade the weapon now. I'm a beautiful butterfly. Speaking of beautiful butterflies, I am very much looking forward to all the lore in Shadow of the Erdtree. But what I'm hoping for the most... Nice. One of the things I'm hoping for the most is an explanation as to who the fuck Melina is. Because after the trailer for Shadow of the Erdtree, we have even less of an idea. Because, I don't know if I've talked about this before, but previously, we thought that... okay, Smithing Bell is good. Previously, we thought that Melina may be one of Marika's children, following the naming protocol: Melania, Moog, Morgott, Melina. They all have M starting names. And it would track because of the three, or of the two daughters, or the two twins. I don't know what I'm getting at here. I'm fumbling over something. Mogan Morgoth are not part of this equation, but Melania, Mikola, and what we thought was Melina all have butterflies. It's the butterfly theory. So you have the Aeonian butterfly, which is Melania's, the rot butterfly. You have the nascent butterfly, which is Mikola's, the eternal youth, nascency. Oh, look at that. Look at that Snowfields Rune Bear over there. Fuck yeah, brother. And then we thought Melina was the smoldering butterfly, because she's the kindling maiden. Oh! You stop that. Oh! I don't have any throwables to knock the balloons down with. Well, I guess this is as good a reason as ever to head back to Round Table and upgrade my weapon, huh? And definitely not motivated by going to find something to throw at these balloons. Oh no. I wouldn't do that. Not at all. I guess I'll take a quick peek at the Rock Goddess Remembrance, but I don't think there's a single item in this game that could make me not pop this, except for, like, Blasphemous Blade or Pearl Drake +2. If I was looking for a build-around weapon, Pole Blade could be a good one, but as it stands, leveling up. Well, we're gonna level up the weapon first and find some projectiles, and then we're leveling up. Not in that order, apparently. I am running toward the vendor and not the blacksmith. Take those. Tree Sentinel gloves are very good. And I'm looking for projectiles, because I already have... Oh, those are cheap, yeah. Take those. 80 runes apiece. Basically free.
Those are the chalified and well.
And 8. Alright. Beautiful, beautiful. Couple quick levels, and we're back to it. Keep leveling strength. Oh, 2 whole points? Let's fucking go, bro. Should have just sold all my runes to Hugh. I tend to use them if I do. Guess it's just a habit. Not that it's bad to use your runes as you get them, but in a randomizer you do kind of need to buy items from some vendors, so... Alright, can I use the Tree Sentinel balance? Not yet. Once we have Urtree's Favor back on, we can, because we'll have better equip load. But we're still missing a pocket for that, so we'll have to wait. So, currently, biggest upgrade we can get is Somber 9. Outside of that, Talisman Pouch. You got a good Talisman loadout between Dragon Crest, Green Turtle, Urtree's Favor, +1, and Warrior Jar Shard. So we just need the pouches to put them in. And that's really it. Outside of that, we're just looking for money. Money for levels, and better gear. Send them back where they came from.
I presume. I am.
Hello, sir. I would like to see your wares. He has the Academy key. Alright. Since we're here, we should just go ahead and get the Grace Sicaria Manor. We have to do it anyway, because both Loretta... There's Loretta, a Golden Seed inside, and Padilla that we have to get. So... just a marionette. That's quite good. Oh yeah, I felt you back there, little bastard. Away from me. They're trying really hard, guys. I'm glad there are some enemies in this game that can actually miss you with ranged attacks. So many of them feel like magnetized to your fucking face. Which, I mean, for the most part, they are. Yeah, enemies get lock on too, I presume. I will be right back while we're safe at the Grace. I'm gonna go take a leak. Okay. Have returned. We are off. I forgot I picked that up. Yeah, we gotta stop and kill this one. The rest of these look pretty tame. Unless this is a mimic. It's not. The giant mimic or something. Kill this, and the last thing we have to really dodge is the Clean Route Knight. Which is fine. There we go. Alright. See, these are the nice areas, you know? There's no ledges, there's no jumps, it's just nice, clean running. Waterfall. Like the sewers. Ooh. Pocket. Which means gloves. Yeah. We're probably going to need about, I would venture to say 10 more endurance levels to use that chest piece. The chest piece is obnoxiously heavy. The Tree Sentinel armor in general is just obnoxiously heavy, but the chest is obviously more so. Pardon me, sir. Just grab my Somber 9 here. Look, it would have been a really cool call shot if we got it, right? A Doula or Smarag? I think it's a Doula based on the colors. Also, the size. Yeah, it's a Doula. Great. Well, a Doula's at least in water. A Doula has no sound effects. I don't like that. Oh! A Doula is catching these fucking hands, bro. Alright, lock onto the head, please. That's such a free opportunity to hit the head, and you missed it. Oh, this way. And we pray that a Doula lands in bounds. Alright, good. This was a mistake. I hope I win this. Okay. Good. I mean, I suppose we are super low scaled still, so that's not that big of a problem. I really kind of hope we find the Pearl Drake Talisman at some point. Even the base one is good. We have, like, negative lightning resistance because we're standing in water, but now that we're out of the water, yeah, our magic resistances are just quite a bit behind our physical ones, which is understandable because we're wearing a bunch of physically stinted armor and a physical damage talisman. So, I mean, Pearl Drake helps a lot. Or not Pearl Drake. Well, Pearl Drake would help a lot if we had it, but the physic helps a lot. Yeah, it brings us up to about 35% in most magic categories, which is massive. And it's a little less effective for our physical diminishing returns, probably. I am.
Why not? A little.
But please, a little. Successive attacks restoring HP. Meh. Cheap seed, though. I guess we'll take that. Alright. Off to... We'll grab the Merchant and Bellum Church Site of Grace first. And then we'll head back to the Academy. Oh, Jesus. Thank you, T-Rex dog. Okay. Those will sell, I guess. That's another thing I should do, is go through my inventory and sell off, like, expensive armor pieces. There it is, dude. Bomber 10. Also, the cheap pots. Take those two. Can we just go ahead and grab that here? Yeah, we can. I don't know if we can afford to level the weapon up afterward. We certainly can. That might help.
All done? Well,
Not all done, actually. Yeah, Somber 9. It's 20k, but I mean, that's plus 10 Stormhawk Axe. It doesn't get much better than that. Not the grapes. Oh no. Alright. Upgrade and then off to the academy. Let's go fight Red Wolf and Renala. Well, hope we don't get blasted in the graveyard too hard.
Your name's Rod, but now I'm in. I had a little mess, you might guess. I'm privy to it. Would you care to learn? Time can move. A little conversation.
Crimson Amber is pretty good. I don't think we really need it though. We are indeed quite chonky at the moment. And it's only the +0 version, so it's not even that good.
oh, I didn't. I'll be doing much. Just lay out.
Alright, +10 Stormhawk. Beautiful. Off to school. Making good progress tonight. Once we get through this, like, first few hours, like, Liurnia is one of the biggest zones for checks. As well as Altus. But once we get through Altus and get into Lanedale, it's basically just Boss Rush City. Unless we have to stop and explore the underground. I kind of wish there was a setting in the randomizer to remove underground as an option for key items. That'd be really nice. Last pocket. Let's go. Warrior Jar Shard. We're huge. Oh, that's beautiful, honestly. Killing the game. Alright, we gotta get to this merchant though. We gotta hope he's not covered in a bunch of toxic enemies. Number 7. Murdered Hawk Tower. Flower? Oh, hi. Oh, it's a Madness Flower. Does Madness Flower explode when I hit it with fire? I don't have an exploding stone in my inventory. If I can hide here and craft a fire pot real quick. I know the little ones do, but I think he's not going to make one, so. Fucking beautiful, bro. This weapon's so dumb. Oh, chat. Thorny is consecutive, right? Yeah. Only lasts for a short time is also a bit of a bummer. But 2 sacred tears. That's incredible. We are... We outpaced our flasks quite quickly. Alright. Let's put the sacred tears in first. Alright. How do we feel about the Radon Festival music here? It's not bad. We're also not going to be here long. Couple slow boys holding down the door here. We're okay with that. Excuse you? Is that Death Blight? Bro. Oh, okay. Okay. This suddenly got much worse. Okay, guy. Yeah, you keep roaring over there. Okay. Just running into it and dying. That's great. That's fine. Casters can stay over there. Not very concerned about them. I am very concerned about that. That's a dragon blocking the door. And I misbegotten outside. Please let me jump over your leg? Oh, okay, perfect. You can get out of the way then. Bye. Also, we found Sonaf. Whoa! No, thank you. I have done a full run with Sword of Night and Flame. It was like a hybrid caster faith build. Used a lot of buffing incantations and then just high-end sorceries. And then Sonaf is like its weapon of choice. It was okay. I wasn't the biggest fan. I'm gonna wait. Possibly missed that jump. But this was after Sonaf got nerfed. So take that for what you will. I never got to experience pre-nerf Sonaf before. I was a strength endurance boy when Sonaf was busted, but I also got to abuse 100% guard boost, like fingerprint shield. So before they added the what do you call it? the diminishing return for Great Shield Talisman. Basically, it's worse and worse for your blocking, the better your shield is. It's the long and short of it. It's number 6. Okay. If we ever find like a blasphemous blade or something and we want to respec when we get tanky enough, then I suppose we could. We got Tree Sentinel of Radical. Alright. Oh, terrain. Hell yeah. Bop. GG. Yep, seed. Alright. Yeah, we've got it. May as well. Keep going. If we make it to 30 strength before we leave, here, we'll start putting points into endurance again. Do probably want to get about 30 endurance in total. Maybe even 35, depending on how heavy our equipment gets. Oh. Melania. Okay. Melania's Great Rune is very nice. Not really, but it's a Great Rune, and it is necessary to complete the game. So, yeah. I am going to hold off on updating the list for just a moment until I can... Oh, hey, another orange. It's not a Great Rune up here, but... Redaniel's armor. Hold up. It's in the same weight tier as Tree Sentinels. We can't quite wield it. What if I do this? Can we that? Not quite. Dang. Even still. I mean, I guess it's a small shield. It's not very heavy. So. I suppose we've got a moment. Go ahead. Knock that off. Sneakiest man alive. Alrighty. I am currently going to the imbued sword key check. Fly into this. Yeah, that's right. Fucking stupid ass bird. Probably just be drinking this between races anyway. It's like an extra 10% health. 10% negation. It's really good. Flaming Strike gives us Flame and Flame Art. Imbuements, which is fire damage with strength scaling and fire damage with faith scaling. Cool. Seedbed Curse. Okay. Good. That's much less risky than doing the round table teleport. Just opening the menu and hitting A twice just takes you to the closest grace, it looks like. Or maybe your most recent grace. Either way, preferable to placing a marker on the ground and fucking dying. So, yeah. Okay. So we do have a quite good bleed weapon available to us if we duplicate Melania's Remembrance. Oh, get off of there, bro. What are you doing? Come on. Oh, is he? Bro's on the... You see him? He's on the ledge up there. That's some true PvP god shit right there, bro. Later, nerd. Alright, let's see what we got. Renala Phase 1. Yikes. Yikes. We still have to deal with the invader again if I leave. I would really like to not have to deal with being rotted the entire fight. So we're going to head back to Round Table and see if I have any preserving boluses available. Or not preserving. Whatever the rot ones are called. I think preserving's poisoned. We want rot boluses. Rot balls. Actually, I think I might have the pattern to craft rot balls if we don't have any here. Oh, there's one for 2k. That should be enough, honestly. Oh, Jesus. Okay. One should be all we need, if we get rotted at all. No. Okay. Dealing with the invader again is not really a big deal. That was not the right angle to fall at, but it's okay. It was a wide path. Oh, shit. Well, okay then. Alright, XX. Let's tango, broski. Oh, just die during your roar, please. No, and he immediately does this attack. We may not have gotten rotted. Hey, oh, Jesus. We did not get rotted, but we have Horror. Okay. It's okay. Giga Chad to Giga Chad, we've got this. It's alright. We're just borrowing his hair, it's fine. Alright, 1 R1 there. Not 2. 1 R1. Not 2. You have to be light load to not get hit by that. I need to rebuff my weapon. I don't know when I'm going to have the opportunity to do so. Right here should be good. Far enough away, and... Alright. 1 R1. Excuse you. I am behind you, sir. Oh, nice hitbox. Early. Fine, he's dead. Yeah, plus 10 weapon at Ronala's scaling is just fine. He's also weak to lightning.
My dear,
Double Great Rune!
leave thy
Okay. That's a good boss. That is a good boss. We got Rykard's and Godric's off Renala. Thank you, Renala.
Is it that to become
What a lass.
me not? I would.
Okay. Well, we are certainly set to get into Altus. Point strength. I don't think we're going to make it to 40, because, I mean, the last boss we have here is... The last things we're checking is the Church of Inhibition, and then we're going up to Rootstream Precipice, so we're probably going to be shy of 30 strength. However, that will be shy of 30 strength on sheet. We will absolutely be going to get Godric's Great Rune. It's the only one we have access to activating at the moment, I believe. So we got... I mean, I suppose we could go to Rykard. I think Rykard's Great Rune. I misspoke the last time I went to go activate. I think it was Morgoth's. That was Rykard's Great Rune. It's through that tunnel. The sealed tunnel. You little bastard. Yeah. So that one was Rykard's, but Rykard's is 15% HP or something. The 10 or 15% HP when you kill something. So, not as good as +5 to all stats. Although, I think eventually in the late game I would prefer Radahn's Great Rune, because it just gives you much more stamina and HP. Once you start getting to higher levels of investment. With this active, though, we may have enough endurance to equip the Tree Sentinel armor, which would be nice. I really love the way it looks. It's got a nice, it's got a cool cloak, and it's very, very gold. Very, very bright and gold. So, I doubt we'll have enough for Lionel's. Radahn's and Tree Sentinels will both be really good. One's better against fire, the other's better against holy. Tree Sentinel's overall better, I believe, though. Radahn's better against bleed, I guess. Just slightly. And slightly better against holy. Off to Bellinger. So we're missing actually quite a few... Oh, I didn't mark off the... Not mark off the Academy key when we got it. But we're missing quite a few access items. We don't have the drawing room key, we don't have Deathless, we don't have... Which Deathless is not required. But we don't have the rolled medallion, we don't have either half of the Halley tree, we don't have Carrion Inverted, or Pureblood Knight's Medal. So, all those things would be nice to find. Still heavy load with the Tree Sentinel armor, so I guess we're going with Radon's. Which is fine. Radon's is still awesome. Oh dear. What do you want? I mean, you probably want to fight, but I don't want to fight you. Do I care to get the fire at Deathless? Not really. I'm going to grab this random item check, though. Was this overhang always here? I feel like this is different. Maybe I'm on something, but I feel like this looks different. We don't need the fire at the Deathless lift because we're going up the precipice, so... Pick up the fucking item. Jesus Christ. Okay. What kind of bullshit are we working with in here? Nothing too spooky, it looks like. Starlight Shard's always nice to have access. This two. One this way. Godskin Prayer Book is nice. We have, in case we care to look at incants at any point. I'm going to need a good faith weapon first to sway me toward looking at incants, basically. Unless I hit, like, 60 big, 40 or 50 strength, and 30, 35 endurance, in which case, and I'm still leveling up. Oh, Elden Chad pants? The Elden Chad pants don't look good on you, because they're shorts with boots. And it takes a real Giga Chad to pull that off, and in my current state, we are not the real Giga Chad. I saw the invader approaching me through the menu there, and I was not down for that. I did not get the golden seed over here. I don't think. Need to go back for that. Just thought about that when I opened the map up and I saw that I didn't have the grace tag there. Is it the golden seed or is it just the grace? Or is it both? feel like it's both. We're gonna find out together. Because now I'm doubting myself. Is this my lack of sleep-addled brain making it up? It is. It's just a site of grace. Bruh. Okay. That's a thing that we did. Well, we got that grace. It's a thing. We have it. You can't prove that I don't, because I do. Yep. Alright, off to Precipice. Precipice into Altus, and we're probably... the Altus sweep is much shorter than the Liurnia sweep, but I would like to get to Lane Del tonight, but I only have about 30 minutes left. We still have to do all of Precipice and get into Altus. Actually, you know what? We'll probably do Precipice and then Radon, and then start the Altus sweep. But we'll get into Lane Del tomorrow. That seems like a better plan. Bonk. He's so angry. You can hear him teleporting behind me and smashing the ground. Alright, Haligtree right. Good. I mean, not necessarily good. I never want to go to Haligtree in a randomizer, but sometimes you have to. Or at least snowfields, because there are 3 key item checks before Haligtree. And I have had it happen before where I've cleared the entire map. I've done all of Lanedale. I've done all of Altus. Gelmir, Volcano Manor, all of Underground. Every single zone. Every boss, every check. Kaled, Limgrave, Liurnia, everything. And I could not get the Deathless medallion. And I forgot that you get to... that you can get to Haligtree without Deathless. So I'm like, Kale, I need help. So I go to Kale, and he says, go to Consecrated Snowfields. I'm like, I can't! Blah, blah, blah. And then I stopped and I was like, wait a minute. I can. I have the medallions. I have the power. And I felt like a dumbass, because I literally ran around for like 3 hours trying to figure out where I was supposed to go. Checking over checks that I had already done, double checking, make sure I didn't miss a thing, looking over the list on the randomized page. I pressed the sprint button and apparently let it go a little too quickly. And I did a backstep almost directly off the elevator. I don't know if I was in combat or not. I'm gonna check and see if I can use the Malformed Dragon Legs with the Tree Sentinel armor. See if that's any better for my equip load. Because I don't like how the Omen legs look. I just like how they function. Like, they look awful. I fucking hate these things. But it's what we're working with. It's what we got. So, Malformed Dragon. And yes. Technically. Alright, so we're at 44. We could use Lionels with how much of a weight difference that is, though. So maybe we just stick with it, I guess. We could also just take off the parry shield and use it, because it's a difference of like a pound. And it'd just be sad when we have to try and like hot swap equip loads whenever we run into Godskin Duo or I don't know, something else parryable like Crucible Knight. Crucible Knight's not too bad. Excuse me? Is that a blue laser arrow golem? Yes. And from fucking where? Up there? So I should be safe over here, because it's out of line of sight. Nope! Not safe. Here for sure, though. But that's, like, perpendicular to his shot path. Right? Where is he? Yeah, he's up there. Okay, so we should be safe until I get to that ladder over there. In which case I have concerns. Blackblade Remembrance, okay. Dude, we went from broke to absolutely fucking yoked with money in this round. It's insane. It's actually crazy. Smithing 8. Okay. So my concern with the blue laser arrow golem dude is not the damage intake. Obviously, I can tank it just fine. My concern is getting knocked off of something. And if I get knocked off of something, I could die to falling. So I can be as tanky as I want, but gravity don't give a fuck. It's the great equalizer in Elden Ring. Everything dies to fall damage. Oh, he seems to have de-aggroed. Okay. So we keep an eye on him. Okay. It seems safe. Moment of truth. I can't see a fucking thing. There we go. Okay, we're good. Problem solved. There was never a problem. Somber 5, Queen's Bracelets, Spike 6. Okay. It's resetting my physic. Here we go. Nothing ginormous. So it could be a spawner, could be somebody tiny behind the pillar. Oh, it is... Nile. It's Nile. Okay. Well, I don't need my parry shield for this, which is nice. And this guy seems to have separated himself from the boy. So, bully you. Bully you. Wait for you. Excuse me. There we go. There's the transition. So you gotta do it eventually, right? Okay. Yeah, a little early on that second roll. Fucking blast him. One more for good measure. Oh, he's fucking dead. Okay, great. That was awesome. He hard committed to that, and I punished the fuck out of him for it. It basically does the like big sweepy wind up charging attack, and then he stuns himself for a few seconds, and those few seconds was plenty of time for me to absolutely fucking blast him with my weapon art. Thank you, Alexander. Actually, Alexander gave me this. But thank you, Alexander, for your service. Alexander is still alive. Want to put that out there. Oh, wow. You know, I've never stopped to look at Stormhawk axe before. And it's got the little bird head on the back and the feathers on the axe. That's really cool. It is understandable why it is called the Stormhawk axe now. And not just because it makes you do lightning spinnies. Alright. Off to Redaniel. Old boss rush time. Not really boss rush, but, you know. Boss to boss. Guess we level up. Yeah, we are on our way to Altus, so back to HP. We're gonna get... We can, since we have Godric's, stop at 55 Vigor. And work other stats up instead. Which is nice.
Welcome! The stars have aligned! The festival...
Nice drip, bro.
But now...
But no. You know, Mushroom 5 is probably worse than Somber 5. Just thinking about it. We haven't found the sleep pot recipe yet either, which is kind of spooky. It's a nice tech item to have, on top of trivializing Godskin encounters, especially Snail. Duo's a little trickier because you have to put them to sleep at the same time, because they have the scream attack that wakes each other up when they're outside of their home arena. So... but it is doable. You can get them stacked up. And, like, locking themselves in animations. It's pretty easy to do. Alright, who we got? We got Misbegotten. Is it Misbegotten from Consecrated Snowfields, or is it Crucible Misbegotten Duo? And we just don't see Crucible's health bar yet. Like, it's gotta be Duo, right? If we don't see the golden sword, it's gotta be Duo. Oh! Sorry. That is Scaly Misbegotten, not Leona Misbegotten. Okay. In which case, we're going to press L2. Hard fight. Okay.
Aye. One hit after that, and as such... As luck... If I... And you know... Who could expect... Just you wait. Who could expect... Just you wait.
Alright. Yeah, 55 Vig is our next stop. We're off to Landell. Well, I expected that to take longer. From the time I started talking about, like, doing the Altus sweep or whatever, it took us about 10 minutes to get through Precipice and Radon. So I guess we can start the Alta sweep. Who we got? Innocent Maggie? Margot? It's Maggie. Maggie is the one with the shotgun spell, I believe. I don't like all the sounds that I'm hearing up that cliff. I really don't. I'm gonna go grab the golden seed from down there first. Oh my god, yes. I guess that's the commotion we heard up here. Oh my god, yes. There's both Fire Giant Phase 2 and a Royal Revenant up here in this area that I never have to come back to again. Yuckin' nut. Make sure those go back where they came from. Bitch. Loveport Bell. Don't you guys care about that? Obviously, I'm not using Spirit Summons in the run. I guess I didn't put it in the rules, but yeah, no Spirit Ashes or Spirit Summons, whatever. No Spirit Summons or NPC help allowed. It's just me, myself, and I. Going it alone without dying. So many mushrooms. You know what, honestly, I'm kind of cool with it, because basically every pot requires mushrooms to craft. So if I ever want to do any sort of crafting, sleep pots take it, rot pots take it, fucking even just basic fire and lightning pots take it. Like, they all take mushrooms, I think, for the most part. Maybe not all of them. I'm a big fan of seeing a giant worm face and a gargoyle around here. Like that. Smithing Bell 2. Good. Infinite 3s and 4s. It'd be nice if you want to use like claws as a tech weapon or something. I kind of want to set up a smithing weapon with Sacred Blade for the eventual possibility of the Deathrite Bird. Almost forgot about the Sacred Tear Church down here. How dare I? That's not the rolled medallion. Man, I really hope we find it soon. I don't want to have to go underground to look for it. I'm honestly... My sincere hope is that I never have to step foot in the underground in any run. The checks are so obnoxiously spread out. Like, I guess Shifras aren't bad, but still, lighting the fires in Shifra and Nokron is so tedious. and then Noxtella is like one golden seed that's super far out of the way into Lake of Rot. For Estelle. Deeper Depths has the one check, and you have to go through the whole fucking zone just to get to him.
Do you hear as a cousin?
Opsis key. Parry and Retaliation has the same iframes as a, or not the same iframes, same parry frames as a buckler parry, I believe. So that'll probably be good to put on our parry shield. And if it takes a little FP to cast, whatever, it's fine. I like this. Yes. Off we go. I did the little loop around myself on the bridge there because I picked up 2 items and I didn't know if I would get the jump input off in time, and I didn't want to just fall to my death in between the slots in the bridge. Come on, rolled. I suppose if I'm going to get a blue item, it may as well be a sacred tier. Alright. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 golden seeds, 1 sacred tier, and then the merchant. Let's get to it. You behave yourself up there. Don't you start yelling at me. You started yelling at me. What a bastard. It's the only thing I dislike about the extra HP tier is that it doesn't heal you that HP, it just adds to your maximum health pool. So if you want to be at full health, you have to drink Flask. So we got balls. Hell yeah. And Loretta. That's actually super fitting. They're both carrying knights. It may not be fitting for the location, but it's fitting for, you know, them fighting together. That's really neat. I like that. I like a neat set of bosses. Yeah, you can go back home now, Loretta. Thank you. Need you not chasing me. A bird, you say? Let's get to it. This bird drops an item. I want it. I don't need it, but I want it. There's Golden Rune 1. Wow. To be honest, though, I mean, it could have been like the sleep pot recipe or something. It's like one of those non-respawning enemies. It could be not an important item, but it could have been something good. Mimic Tier Ashes. I'm not allowed to use that. Didn't even have a chance to spawn. Brutal. So we got one more golden seed through the door here. Along with the sacred tier check in the church. We go through a graveyard on the way through there as well. So that'll be nice. Honestly, I think the only things we're looking for right now is, like, sleep pots and the rolled medallion. And obviously grave roots, but... That's always a static, of course. Somber Bell, okay. So we have found, I believe, all of the Altus Bell bearings. So now the rest of the key item checks in the zone have a better chance of being something more important. Hello, doggo. Boop. What we got over here? We got a mushroom, zombie, a fucking rat. A clayman. Pretty snooze fest enemies. I might allocate another blue flask. Because we're going to start getting into multi-phase, higher scale bosses now. The fuck did you... It's aggroed me from across the fucking map. Hell yeah, dude. Okay. The club! Protection of the Erd Tree is very good. Storm Stomp's actually pretty good too. Bruh. Why? Alright. So the good, important key item here, Holy Grease. We love to see it. Okay. To the battleground. We're gonna head up to the merchants. We may even have time to peek in on DTS. We're making good time through Altus here. It's about 5 minutes to get most of the key item checks in the area. And I'll be honest, like, there's a pretty decent chance if we find the rolled medallion sometime soon, that we don't have to go underground, because we have so many key bosses left. Between Landell, Mountaintops, Baroom, and Ashen Capital. Like, there's so many opportunities to get great roots from those enemies. And possibly the Pureblood Knights Medallion, so we can go to Moog. And try out Moog. There's also... I see that blue laser archer up there. You think I don't. But I do. But I do.
Custom well.
Do that. Please. Oh. I'm gonna grab the wet blade and the pot. We got cheaper infinite prawn, but infinite crab is better. I should also go back and get that. Need to go find who sells that and go ahead and pick it up. Go do that before we do DTS. Gotta slow the roll a little bit here. Oh, fucking Ensha, man. Is that necessary, sir? You happy with yourself? It's what you wanted. Unbelievable. I took off the... I went down to medium load just in case he decided to not be cooperative. Just in case. Just in case. The Eclipse Shuttle. Shuttle. I think it's Shuttle. I honestly couldn't tell you, though. Me no English good. Me am English bad. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Because of the invasion, I have completely forgotten what I came here for. But I know it's probably important. Crab. Right, infinite crab. Alright, where's the crab? Show me the crab. There it is. Sure. Do I have any money? I do have money. Let's turn the Remembrance of the Black Blade into crab. It's down here somewhere. There you are. Hell yeah. That should be enough crab for like the entire game. That's 50 crab. That's way more than enough for the entire game. Go ahead and get rid of all these runes I've got on me and level up again, probably. We got a lot of money sitting in our bags. $38K, that's gotta be enough, right? Yeah. More than enough. And if we're ever in a pinch for a stat, we can always... before we spend all the money. We have so many equipment of champions. Drops here.
You have now to become the thing as
Wow. Thanks for this lovely painting. We got Flame Grant Me Strength. Okay. Infinite Gravity Stone Chunks. Grab a Star Shard. Could have checked the Malekith Remembrance, but here nor there. It's not really going to be that useful. Again, there's really nothing I would take at this point outside of like Blasphemous Blade. Like, we have such a good setup already. There's not really an item I would consider running currently that we don't already have. B-Blade is the only somber weapon I think I would take over this, over Stormhawk. And even then, I might switch back and forth between them. Stormhawk is super light and trivializes so many bosses, whereas B-Blade is much heavier, but it does heal you every time you use your Ash of War. Well, every time you connect with it, of course. Maybe Bloodhound Fang. Just thinking about like other somber weapons that could be just as good. Bloodhound Fang. Fuck you, Dragonkin. You're a piece of shit. I hate you. Draconic Dragonkin Soldier. Astute observation. Oh, he roaring. Are you not underground? Okay. Okay. This was not the Noxtella Dragonkin Soldier. Because he didn't explode into ice lightning at some point. Alright. Base. We had Knight's Cavalry music for the boss. And it dropped the Knight Cavalry flail. How cute. Alright. Big Ski's getting pumped, and I am calling it there for the night. Making good progress. Let's take a look at our stats while we're chilling here. Looking pretty good. Slightly inflated, like I said, because of Goddard's Great Rune, but we are quite chunky at the moment. Feeling good. Looking good, feeling good. So, thank you all for joining me. Hope you enjoyed, as always. We will be back here tomorrow. Carry on. We're going to be getting into harder stuff and places where I can fall. First, those falling places. So, yeah, that'll be fun. Anyway, as always, take care of yourselves, stay beautiful, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. It's a short list. And I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow night. But until then, bye-bye.